The Buzz Washington Blackcast interview with Danielle DeLate starts now.
Welcome to Halifax. Last stop on the Underground Railroad. Everybody step off with their own story. Boy, do I got one for you. A story about a young man and the boy he used to be.
Hello, Danielle.
Hey, Danielle.
Hello, congratulations on the series.
Thank you so much.
So starting with Edward, what are you most excited for with audiences watching Washington Black?
I think I am so excited for the audiences to see an enormous, expansive, epic tale that amazing Washington is at the center of, but it takes the audience around the world. It gives them a plethora of interesting characters. And also it sort of crosses genre, I think, and it feels very unique to me. And I hope they're going to be thrilled. I hope they're going to feel like they're on an adventure with Wash, and will come away with a sort of feeling of hope and joy.
And Iola and Ernest, Tanner and Wash are both free in Nova Scotia, but they are struggling with the fact that they are hiding their identity. So how do they both help each other feel free?
I think it's easier to be yourself when someone kind of invites that in you, because they make you feel safe, they make you feel like seen, and you don't have to sort of put on a different thing. And then it's inspiring to look at someone else who seems to be living authentically. I think that can like bring that out in you.
Yeah, 100%. I think it takes two to tango. Like, it is a thing of, you meet someone who sees you and vice versa, and I think that just brings out the best in you.
And they sort of fuel the hope and ambition in each other, I think.
100%, yeah.
And starting with Edward, did you guys all know about the novel before shooting the series? And did you have a chance to read the novel while filming?
So I didn't know about the novel before I got the part, but actually my character is not in the novel. He was invented specially for the TV show, and adds an extra sort of dimension to the story. So I actually stay quite clear of the novel.
Yeah. Thing is, I read it out of excitement. What were you going to say?
No, I was going to say, and I'm a really slow reader, so it's because I would have probably been like about 2/3 of the way through it now if I started reading the novel.
Yeah, I read it. I read it just, I think, out of excitement. I remember like the call after I got the role. They were saying, congratulations. And I was like, yeah, hey, guess what? I've got the book, just because I was like so excited. But it was helpful because I guess I got to see the kind of, because it's all written in first person from Wash's perspective, right? So it was just nice to see his perspective and his kind of internal landscape. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved Essie's original book. I loved the original Tanner, and then I feel like Selwyn took the things he loved about the book and then transformed it into this much kind of more sort of epic, fantastical tale. And with Tanner, you see her coming from a slightly different angle. Her relationship with her father is sort of inverted. So it's this kind of wonderful new thing of its own, the series.
And Sterling K. Brown not only stars in the series, but he's also executive producer. So starting with you, Ernest, what was it like working alongside him?
Yeah, it was incredible. It was a gift. I remember that the first day we had on set, there was a scene where I walk in and I think he grabbed me and he pushed me against the wall in character. And I was like, oh, this is Sterling K. Brown. It's just like I'm constantly learning from him. He leads with love and grace. And obviously his talent is just incredible. So I was learning every day. It was nothing short of a gift to work with him.
And endless energy going through, which is like so needed on a set. Incredible. Yeah.
Yes. And Iola, Tanner says to Wash, I love this line that she says, we are both dreamers. Why can't we dream up a different world? So if you could dream up a different world for today, what would that be?
Maybe one where we take a bit better care of our planet, and we found a bit more of a sustainable way of living in the environment that we're in and with each other. That would be great. Yeah, a bit more compassion, maybe a bit better distribution of wealth and resources. That would be nice.
Yes. I'll come and live in that world. What about you, Ernest and Eddie?
Ooh. I think one that's not secretly run by billionaires, I think would be great.
Yeah.
That would be mine. run by
Yeah.
good people instead.
Not Secret Dream. It is.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, not. It's all come out recently.
No, those are some really good good answers. I mean, I was just gonna think of something that was just like I don't know,
You
just
can do a fun answer.
maybe just like a world filled of like just good vibe. Maybe jelly, just good vibes. You know, like every day's a holiday. I don't know, just good vibes. That'd be my dream world. Constant positivity, constant like peaceful vibes.
Then maybe the billionaires would spend their money on good things.
And there you go.
So
Because they'd be
it
peaceful.
all
Yeah.
links together.
It's all synergy.
I like a bit of each of your worlds. That would be the
Yeah.
yes. Well, if each of you could answer this next question in one sentence, why should fans tune in to watch Washington Black?
Fans should tune in to watch Washington Black because it's a story filled with so much heart and love and perseverance. And at the core of it, it's about daring to be the person you truly want to be, as opposed to what the world screams you should be. And I feel like the world needs to hear that, and so people should run to see such an expansive adventure about that.
I can't do it better than that.
Nah, you can.
That was really.
Yes. No, you're not good.
Yeah, I could. It would just be like a worse version of.
That was perfect. And do you have a favorite moment from set you would like to share?
One of my favorite moments was when we were in Mexico, and this was such there's so much going on throughout the show. We got to go to all these different wonderful places, and obviously you're like busy trying to do your job. I found it just every now and again you'd have like this moment when you sort of like realize where you are. And this is like when we were in Mexico, and I just like looked around at all these like brilliant people doing their job to make something so cool. And we were in like, I don't know where we were exactly, but it was just like such like expansive, like green. It was like a feast for the eyes. And I just like every now and again I'd have a moment like that where I was like, oh my God, how like lucky am I to be here? So just like little moments like that.
Yeah. No, 100%. I think the terrain was beautiful. I think for me, it was one of the locations we shot at, Lunenburg. You guys know, I just felt like the community there was just so lovely. And there was a moment where we'd go to this pub afterwards just to celebrate. And
It's called the Knot.
the knot, yeah.
The knot
All of us
and
were
the
just
berg.
dancing and having a good time. And I was just like, oh, this is so warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Lunenburg was the highlight for me,
Right,
filming wise. The locations around there was so beautiful, and I think just the town itself felt
Incredible.
like magical to be in and magical to film in.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations again. Appreciate your time today.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Take care.
Bye.